Harry and Meghan's assertion about their close to horrendous vehicle pursuit with paparazzi through the roads of Manhattan was upsetting ruler Harry and his significant other. And one more woman hopped into my taxi, and they appeared to be exceptionally anxious was their maltreatment to get the photo, and did the regal being referred to have a sensible assumption for security this part. I've been more regrettable case situation security first obviously in this space. We're going from one carport, one more ruler Harry known for his genuine and frank nature, is determined to put any misinformation to rest subsequent to confronting charges of being associated with an arranged vehicle, pursue the most recent buzz encompassing the episode, has lighted a furious discussion with cynics scrutinizing the legitimacy of the situation that developed. And amidst it, all prestigious TV character Wars Morgan, never one to avoid debate, has released his sharp analysis blaming Sovereign Harry for being a liar. Now strains have arrived at a limit as ruler Harry defies Wars Morgan head-on to safeguard his standing and declare reality behind the vehicle pursue episode. Prepare for a conflict of words where allegations fly and self-images crash as Sovereign Harry takes on Dox Morgan to recover his uprightness. This is a definitive go head-to-head between ruler Harry and Wharfs Morgan. No nonsense, the couple say the pursuit had gone on for more than 2 hours and involved various close to misses reports now from New York, and an admonition that this report contains blazing pictures is only a couple of days prior. Sovereign Harry and Meghan Markle offered a stunning expression about their close to devastating vehicle pursuit with paparazzi through the roads of Manhattan. They professed to have encountered a persevering pursuit suggestive of the misfortune that took Princess Diana's life. Normally, this sent news networks into a furor, examining the equals in the supposed peril they confronted, yet before long questions started to arise bringing up issues about the validness of their nerve-wracking story. The previous Great Morning England have took to Twitter and shared a photograph of Meghan from inside the vehicle where the Duchess looks generally grinning, remarking on it, Wars Morgan said an hour into the probably unnerving close disastrous vehicle pursuit with paparazzi, and the temperament appears to be one of entertainment. Harry and Meghan's assertion about their close to disastrous vehicle pursuit with paparazzi through the roads of Manhattan was upsetting. He likewise shared an animation distributed in the New York Post about Meghan and Harry's vehicle pursuit and derided the couple with snickering emojis. The subtitle prior: the representative for Meghan and Harry had guaranteed the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and Doria Ragland were associated with a frightening paparazzi vehicle pursuit, including 6 shut-down vehicles in a pursuit that might have been deadly. Not just that, New York City Chairman Eric Adams rushed to communicate his suspicion about the revealed 2-hour pursuit. He addressed how such a rapid pursuit actually might happen in clogged Manhattan. We find it hard to accept that there was a 2-hour rapid pursuit. How about we be straightforward? A 10-minute pursuit itself would be very hazardous in a city that never rests. And that is the very thing that the chairman additionally accepts on the off chance that it's 10 minutes. A 10-minute pursuit is very risky in New York City. Well, this is what we know so far. Harry, Meghan, and Meghan's mom, Doria, left the Field Theater presently before 10 p.m. in a security vehicle with a police escort, going to a companion's home on the Upper East Side. Currently, geologically talking, that is only a 10-minute excursion, probably anyway. They evidently cruised all over for an extra hour, asserting they were being trailed by photographic artists. Music situation: we're moving between different garages. Yet here's the trick: they had quite recently left a media occasion where photographic artists were welcomed, so the presence of paparazzi shouldn't have come as a shock. Right on the off chance that their anxiety was really about security, for what reason didn't they take a safe vehicle straightforwardly to a close-by inn? That is what endless superstars do in New York City. Consistently, truth be told, Harry and Meghan themselves have remained of the absolute best lodgings in America. Yet rather they picked a companion's home purportedly to shield their companions from being recognized. It causes a stir, doesn't it currently? How about we center around the scandalous taxi ride at around 11 p.m. One of their safety crew flagged down a yellow taxi outside a police region on the Upper East Side. The cabbie fluctuating records of what unfolded that probably occurred before me, so there was no in light of the fact that I believe that there was no similar to vehicle pursuit. When you were there, not when they got into my record. As per Singh, the taxi stalled out behind a dump truck for around 5 minutes, during which paparazzi took pictures. Yet here's the fascinating part: policing have expressed that there were no close-to impacts or crashes during this occurrence. As a matter of fact, the photographic artists who caught the minutes didn't feel that the couple was in impending peril any time in the event, that their lives were really in question. Wouldn't there be proof to help their cases? New York City is loaded up with observation cameras. After all, well, the driver's evaluation remains as opposed to that of Chris Sanchez, an individual from the couple's security detail who told CNN. The scene was exceptionally tumultuous, and the photographic artists at one point obstructed the limousine, conveying Harry and Meghan. People in general were in danger at a few focuses. He said it might have been lethal. The couple utilized private security. While in the U.S., yet Harry's participated in a fight in court in London over the utilization of Metropolitan Police assurance, while he and his family are in the UK. The honor function they had gone to, the Ms. Establishment Ladies of Vision Grants, was Harry and Meghan's most memorable public appearance together since the Lord Charles crowning celebration. Recently, Meghan acknowledged an honor at the occasion close by Latosha Brown, the prime supporter of dark electors. Matter Charles Harrison, a paparazzi writer situated in Los Angeles, gave understanding, according to the viewpoint of photographic artists. While not straightforwardly engaged with the New York episode, Harrison accepts that terms like close to horrendous and 2-hour vehicle pursuit might be distortions. I'm certain there was some sort of pursuit. I question it was a high-velocity, you realize, James Security type thing through the roads of New York. I question that he brings up the difficulties of high-velocity pursuits in urban communities like New York, where gridlock campers speedy pursues. Harrison stresses that while certain photographic artists can be forceful, many are photojournalists looking for stories in a deferential way. The announcing from Great Morning America shows that police sources have gone against 2 or 3's cases. They reference that surveillance cameras just caught photographic artists on bikes, not the luxurious convoy depicted by sources near Harry and Meghan. Besides, the police connection endured under 20 minutes. So assuming the occurrence went on for 2 hours as guaranteed by Harry and Meghan, this is on the grounds that their security wanted to return a roundabout course to their location. Yet how could they do that? Why not absolutely get into their vehicle and drive straightforwardly from the theater to their companion's home on the Upper East Side? Very captivating, isn't it? One could skeptically propose that they were purposely attempting to depict themselves as survivors of the media. Remember that they deliberately traveled to New York to go to an honors service, where Meghan was getting an honor for graciousness and uniformity, which are surely trendy expressions related with her again. Music, anyway. The planning of this occurrence against the setting of a legal dispute over Harry's security in the UK causes a commotion. Duncan Larkham, the writer of the book Sovereign Harry, within story, told BBC News, "It seems something has turned out badly with Harry and Meghan's security in the US. This will come as a colossal shock for individuals who used to take care of Harry in the UK." He said there are enormous inquiries to be posed to about whether the paparazzi can in any case work in this way. Ruler Harry's mom, Princess Diana, was killed in a 1997 fender bender in Paris while being pursued by photographic artists in a meeting with the BBC for the narrative Diana 7 Days. Sovereign Harry alluded to the paparazzi as a bunch of canines who continually nagged his mom each and every time she went out. There'd be a bunch of individuals hanging tight for her. He said, "I mean a bunch of canines." followed her pursuit her bugged her, called out to her disagreement at her attempting to get a response to get that photo of her blowing up out anyway. We should not fail to remember that Several has made a fortune from Media Adventures' Netflix television series, smash hit books, digital broadcasts, and vast meetings. They have transparently reprimanded their own families. Simultaneously so, in the event that they decide to benefit from media openness, shouldn't they acknowledge the paparazzi's job in that biological system, as you realize that Sovereign Harry is as of now associated with numerous legitimate questions with the English newspaper press, including claims of telephone hacking and the unlawful social affair of data. Recently, an attorney for the ruler told a London court that he ought to be permitted to challenge an administration choice that denied him the capacity to pay for police insurance. While in the country, the pair ventured down from regal obligations and moved to the U.S. in 2020, a move they said was halfway because of provocation from UK tabloids. Additionally, Sovereign Harry has portrayed his fight to change the media as his labor of love. Now on to the showdown between Sovereign Harry and Docs Morgan. We realize that Docs Morgan has been vocal in his analysis of the couple and their record of the vehicle pursuit episode. It will without a doubt be a warmed trade with the two sides savagely guarding their positions. The showdown vows to reveal further insight into the contention encompassing Harry and Meghan's validity. Well, fans are likewise commending Piers and condemning Harry and Meghan for their